Firms in Focus, an office visit with Busby Perkins+Will in Vancouver at the firm's renovated 1951 warehouse, which is certified LEED Gold under the existing buildings program.
Yes, we moved into this office about 8 years ago. We picked it because it's very convenient to downtown. It's very convenient for our employees to walk to and from work. It's right on transit. They've just opened a new transit station right next to us that connects to the suburbs as well as the airport and so on. The building appealed to us because there was an opportunity to make a beautiful daylit space and daylight most of the workstations. Because we were able to create an atrium in the space by carving a hole in it, we were able to get daylighting, but also natural ventilation. And the exposed concrete interiors, the thermal mass that's stored in the concrete allows us to cool the building down at night and keep it cool during the daytimes. So it's all on display here. We're very proud of what we've done and the history that we've built here. Part of the culture of the office involves communication. There are no enclosed offices. Everyone sits together. We can overhear each other. We're interested in communicating our ideas at all times. And then over 25 years, we've been absolutely consistent. Every Friday, we've met at 4:30 and looked at work and socialized at the same time. And it's a great discipline. It's a great learning experience, but it's also a way to shift ideas from one group to another. The canoe is actually 75 years old. It's hand-built, as all canoes were. It's very beautifully made, all of wood with little brass nails. The planks that form the canoe are hand-sawn, and they're 1/8 of an inch thick. So incredibly light, incredibly efficient, incredibly natural. Almost no resources used to make that canoe. So we think they're very beautiful in their nature, and we think they're obviously an extreme example of a zero-carbon solution. Well, it's an interpretive center for a botanical garden. It's one of the most innovative projects we have underway at the moment, in that, first of all, the baseline of the project is zero net energy, zero net water, carbon neutral project. So it's a very high level of performance in terms of how the building works. Obviously 100% daylit, lives off the rainwater that falls on it, treats its own sewage. It's all made from natural materials. One of the more interesting aspects of the project in terms of where we're taking our practice is we believe that ultimately, sustainability means that humans have to fit into ecological systems more successfully than they have done over the last 400 or 500 years. So we studied the ones that were in the park. For example, there's a wetland system, water, there's rainwater, of course. So now the human use of water and the human creation of water in this building and on the site is part of that system. Sewage is treated, grey water is used, the nutrients from sewage treatment become part of the nutrients that serve the landscaping in the park, and it all lives in connection with one another. Similarly, the 5 different types of roofs on the project are all part of the ecological systems of the park. Different types of biodiversity, different species of plants and animals on the different types of roofs, providing food for other things. So it's a complete, fully integrated part of the ecological systems that are around it, and the human use of the park is part of nature, and that's kind of where we're taking our projects at the moment.